alright. Don't mind the hair. I didn't style it today. It's just kind of there. But anyway, got the truck. It's on in the garage here, as you can see. And it's time to start taking everything off so I can get to the water pump. So that's going to be fun. I have... You know, I'm gonna say 24 hours before I really need to start heading back to pit. So that should be plenty enough time. But I guess we'll see. I think it will be. But again, stranger things have happened. But I'm gonna get after it. I'm gonna start by taking the fan shroud off, intake off. And then fan. Don't know where I stopped there. Okay, don't know where I stopped, but intake, fan shroud, fan, and then belt. And then I have to loosen up the power steering pump down there. And then I should be able to get to the, whatever you call it, water pump. That's the word for it. So yeah, I'm gonna get after it and see how much I can get done tonight. Yes, it is currently 7-ish sometime. I don't know. Anyway, I will get back at you guys once I make some progress on this bad boy. Okay, so I have the intake manifold and the upper radiator, fan shroud off. The upper fan shroud. And now I'm going to work on draining the coolant, which you guys cannot even see. Ah, there we go. Which is with that thing right there, this little pep guy. I have a bucket down there. You can kind of see it. Let's see how good I am at placing my bucket. Oh, that's tightening. Wait, no, that's tightening. What's going on here, huh? Come on. Oh. Goddamn. Righty tighty. Lefty loosey. Right? Goddamn. Okay, here we go. Oh, I can see some fluid movement. See what we got going on. Couple drips. Ooh. Oh, there we go. I heard something I like. Oh, yeah. Now we're going. That should be good. Whew. Oh! Oh, yeah. Hey, what are you doing? What are you... Been nice. That's what I should have done. That's what I should have done when I replaced the lower radiator hose, but, you know. You done? I'm going to take the cap off. Okay, we're good. Oh yeah, there it goes. Did you hear that? I don't know if you guys heard that, but yeah, now she's draining. Whew. Okay. I'm gonna work on getting this fan off. And yeah, quick tip: if you're taking off the fan on these motors, obviously it's that big bolt back there. So, tip is leave the belt on so that you can actually get some torque onto the fan bolt. It doesn't all the times work, but it works. I'm going to say 90% of the time, it works every time. That's not even the right quote. But whatever. I'm going to get back at it, and I don't know what size that bolt is. Let's try this. We need to go bigger. We need to go skinnier. See how this works. Alright guys, we jumped ahead a little bit. I'm looking at the wrong side of the freaking phone. You're over here. But anyway, we jumped ahead a little bit. I now have the belt, fan and fan clutch off, the lower shroud off. So we are pretty much at this point ready to start after the pump, which means upper radiator hose, lower radiator hose, which is down there, and then heater core 1, heater core 2, get all that stuff disconnected. Then I can work on the bolts. There's one right there that you can see pretty easy. 2. And then there's 2 more over here. There's one right there if you can see it kinda. Anyway, I'm pretty sure there's 6 bolts in total. I guess I can check on this new water pump. This door's locked. Give me a second. Okay, like I was saying, I guess I can look at this new water pump right here, huh? I need to save that receipt. Come here, boy. Oh! Oh! What do you know? Wow, I am excited. And for this reason. It came with a pulley. Apparently, the last time my dad did this, which was like 10 years ago by now, the new pump did not come with a pulley on it. So, sweet. I don't have to do shit. Well, besides putting it on, but you know what I mean. I don't have to take off the pulley. So that is been nice. Okay, anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no. 6, 7, 8. So there's actually 8 bolts on here, if I'm counting right. Bruh. I'm trying to fucking record a video here. If I'm counting right, which I believe I am. And that right there, down in this corner, that is for the thermostat housing and the thermostat. And the thermostat has those 3 bolts. So we should be good there. So let's get after tearing this thing apart. Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, so I have all the hoses disconnected, upper radiator, lower radiator, and then both of the heater core hoses. All of that's disconnected from the water pump. It looks like this. Now all of this area right here, all the way up from the gooseneck, pulley, tensioner, lower radiator, aka the oh god, I'm falling off, the thermostat housing, and the heater core nubs right there. All of this on over to here, which you can't see very well, over to there. That is all water pump. So now I'm gonna get started on taking off these bolts. I'm also gonna get the new water pump right on over here somewhere, I don't know. And then I'm gonna make sure, just look at the holes, look back, make sure I get all the bolts. This water pump did come with gaskets too, I did check that, so you don't have to like source out some water pump gaskets. So I'm gonna get back at it, and I will get back at you guys when I have all or almost all of the bolts out. Whoa, why does my neck hurt all of a sudden? That was random. Okay, it's gone. Anyway, I have 5 of the bolts out, and I was being silly. There's not 8 bolts. Those 2 bolts that I saw are actually for the tensioner. The tensioner goes onto the water pump housing, as you can see right there. So don't worry about those 2. That's where those missing 2 bolts on the water pump go. It's on the tensioner. But anyway, get this bad boy. And you see right there, that's the last bolt. Oh. Okay, yep, it's off. And there's coolant dumping on the floor. Cool. But anyway, so water pump is out. Well, not out, but disconnected. It will be out in here just a second, so yeah, good stuff. I'm thinking while I have the water pump, I'm gonna clean up all this grease and stuff, because that does not look good. So cool. Alright guys, I just woke up, don't mind the scratchy voice, but time to get working on the truck again next morning. I got to getting the water pump off and the new thermostat housing on, because the old style actually didn't fit on the new pump. They must have redesigned the pump or something. Ooh, it's bright. Hi, Junie. Hi, Junebug. Are you gonna come see me? Hi. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Stay down. Stay down. Yes, good girl. You're a good girl. Yes. Okay, anyway. No, you cannot come in here with me. Come on. Come on. Come. Alright. Alright, yeah, so as you can see, new thermostat housing, all put on, same belt tensioner. This mounting point was the same, so this is pretty much ready to go in. The only thing is, I've been working on getting gasket material off of the mounting points, and it was being a little bit of an asshole last night, so I decided to take a break pretty much. So let's get after it. Alright, as you can see, I have the new pump on. I have all the bolts started, gaskets in, if you can see that, kinda. So got the gaskets in, all that good stuff. And yeah, all I need to do is tighten up these bolts, put on all the hoses in their respective places, and get all this stuff back on, which shouldn't take too long. And then yeah, fill her up with coolant again, and we should be good to go. Should be good to go, hopefully. But I'm gonna keep after it, and hopefully I'll be done in time to get some food with the boys, because we're all kind of back in Olathe right now, so you know, we want to go out and get some food, and have a good time. So I'm gonna keep grinding, and you'll see me back probably in about a fraction of a second. Whew. All right, guys. So got the upper radiator hose on. I have the breather tube for the what's this called? What is this called? Radiator. Oh my god, dude. I'm losing my mind. Got the breather hose for the radiator hooked back into the throttle body. I have both the heater core hoses on, lower radiator hose on, with the new thermostat housing and thermostat in there. Water pump is all tightened down. So next step, I'm gonna say, is belt. So I'm gonna throw the belt on. Then after I get the belt on, I'm going to put the lower radiator fan shroud on. Don't mind that coolant down there. We won't talk about that. And then after I get the lower radiator fan shroud on, I can put the fan on. And then upper radiator fan shroud. Hook everything up. And intake manifold. And then I can fill up some coolant. So yeah, this is actually going on pretty quickly. There are a few different ways that this pump is made compared to this one, this new one. Like the neck right here for the upper radiator hose. Seriously, I'm losing my mind. I can't think of words. Anyway, the neck on this one is straight, where that one you can see it has a bend in it. You can see in the shadow too. It didn't really change it all that much. It did put a little bit more of a upward angle on the upper radiator hose, but really I don't think that's going to be a problem. And then I actually had to use the new thermostat housing and thermostat, because the old thermostat housing and thermostat, oh my god, that's a far fall. The old thermostat housing has this little clip thing where you bring this in like this. I don't even know if I can do this with one hand. But then you press down on this spring, this big spring here, and you get this where it looks like it has like a I don't even know what to call that, but basically you pull this down like this and then slip it under this groove in the housing. And this housing does not fit into the new one like it does the old one, because the outlet for the thermostat is it's smaller on the new pump. So a little bit of a different design, but I'm pretty sure that's just kind of, they changed it, and that's kind of what we got now. So I'm glad I got that housing when I did, because then I'd be going out and getting one. So alright, I'm gonna get the belt on, then throw the fan on and all that stuff, and I'll get back at you when I have everything put back together and I'm about to put coolant in. Alright, yeah, so we're getting the coolant in now. Just started in. This looks a little bit dirty, but I think it's fine still. Yeah, so I think we're to the point where I need to start the truck, let it idle, and let all of the air bubbles come out. Okay. Whew. But yep, got belt, fan shroud, air intake on, so yeah. No extra bolts, so that's good. No extra anything, really. Now hopefully, as I should do before I start the truck, I'm gonna clean up underneath the truck here, like where all these coolant spots are, and make sure that I don't have any coolant leaks. I shouldn't, but you never know. Better be safe than sorry, right? So I'm going to clean up under here and open the garage door, start the truck up, and let the coolant system take up all the coolant, and we should be good to go. So I will pick up once I clean up this, open the garage door, and start the truck. Alright, as you can see, the truck's running, and I have checked under the truck. I don't see any leaks, so I think we're doing pretty good. Still gonna let it run and warm up. I did top off the coolant and the reservoir. It's to the fill line, so I mean, I guess we'll see. We'll let her warm up a little bit, and then once she does, take it for a drive, let it cool down, warm it up again. You know, do a heat cycle or two on it, and we should know by then if we stopped all the coolant leaks. And hopefully we did. So, yep, I'm gonna let it warm up, shut her off, and then blah blah blah, heat cycle, all that stuff. And I will catch up with you guys at that point.